All right, we live. Hey, gang, your boy Meek here. It is, what's today? Wednesday? Today's Wednesday. Hump day. Right in the middle of the week. All kinds of stuff going on, man. Working on some new stuff over at MikeShoesAuto.com. Man, one of my good friends over at one of the owners, well, both of the owners of Wingbox, the seafood company over in Chesterfield. If you haven't been out there, go ahead and check them out. It's one of my favorite restaurants in Richmond. Quite honestly, if they were on my side of town, I'll probably eat there about 3 to 4 times a week just because their food is the best value in town. It's good, it's consistent, and man, this stuff is just fire. I actually got my Thanksgiving dinner from Wingbox. If you saw my Thanksgiving dinner, I got it from them. I couldn't even, I mean, when I talk about best value in foods, it's insane, guys. His daggone, I got a whole Thanksgiving dinner for 130 bucks. I couldn't even go to the store and buy Thanksgiving dinners for 130 bucks, and I still got to cook it. I still got to clean up dishes and everything like this. I paid him, I sent him all the money on PayPal, and I went over there and picked up all the stuff, and it was already cut up, and all the dishes were done. I didn't have to do anything, and the food was phenomenal. That's the kind of value that Wingbox brings. So anyway, shout out to them. They actually came and got a car from us today, got a deep cash discount, man. How cool is that black business owners are working together to generate wealth, spending money with each other. This is what it's supposed to be like. I went and got my Thanksgiving from him. When I go out to eat, I go to him. When I send people to restaurants, I send them to him. And when he goes to buy cars, he comes to me. He sends customers to me, his employees to me. You see how that works? We all helping each other grow. That's just the way that works, right? And I'll get to the point later, but shout out to AO and Dom over at Wingbox, man. The food was phenomenal over there. But they came and picked up a car today from MikeShoesAuto.com. Came and got that big old fat, greasy, nasty, deep fried cash discount, right? Over at CreativeCMG.com, we're giving away a $1,000 marketing course. Go ahead and click six-figure marketing course on that website, CreativeCMG.com. Go ahead and enter in my Facebook group. Go ahead and get in there now because it's open right now. It's open to the public. Go ahead and like it. Hop in the group because these videos, if you like these, they're going to be going in my Facebook group at the end of the month. Like, I'm doing a lot of new things different in 2021. I don't like to wait and stuff like this, but I did say I want to talk about this for the next month so that you guys can be proactive about it and hop in the Facebook group, because after that, my content is going all in my Facebook group. It's not going to be on my personal page anymore, where I am right now, right? Because this video challenge, I was just going to do it for a couple of days, but I decided to keep it going. So I'm going to be doing it, but it's going to be inside of my Facebook group, the Builders Dojo. So if that's something you want to check out, go to creativecmg.com. There's a link there, or you can inbox me. I'll shoot you the link to it. Either way, whatever you want to do, it works for you. It's so cool. Man, I was talking to somebody today. They're going to pick up a shopmeet.com membership. One of my referrals from Elite BNI. Shout out to brother Zeke from State Farm, and he sent me a great referral today. And I'm going to help them with a particular insurance claim, because unfortunately right now a lot of people are acting funny when it comes to money, and insurance companies, their job is not to pay you, but our members over at shopme.com have much more success than the average person going up against the insurance company by themselves, because they have that legal muscle to flex. And I'm going to help that person get that legal muscle to flex, and we are going to help them get a better outcome than they would get on their own. So real quick, today's topic is pay attention to the people that show you that they are for you. Pay attention to the people that show you that they are for you. And just a quick disclaimer, man. I'm just going to be honest. I think it's really, really, really whack that so many people right now are so freaking self-centered. This is going to be a little bit of a rant. I'm actually mad that it's so dark in here because I really want to just highlight how frustrated I am with people who are just being really, really, really whack right now. Because people are saying stuff like, oh my God, like if you don't talk to me in 24 hours, just cancel them. Cancel the person. You haven't talked to me in 24 hours. Oh, just cancel them. Oh, if people haven't talked to you, why don't you stop texting them and see how quick it is before they text you? And if they don't text you back, then you're not friends anymore. Oh my God, people and stuff. Man, look, how selfish are you? That we're in the middle of a freaking crazy economic cycle, crazy time in history with elections and people, whatever, and business cycles and holidays, and in the middle of a pandemic, and people are literally not making it to the next day. And you really people are dealing with stuff. And they may not be like some of you people and put everything on Facebook. People are dealing with crap. And they may not be posting all the statuses like people like, because so many people right now are weak and they put all of their business on Facebook. Like Facebook is a freaking diary. Like they put all the stuff on there and they say, oh, let me play my violin on there. Let me complain on Facebook. I'm gonna put my problems on Facebook because all of my Facebook friends want to solve my problems, right? And we all know that just doesn't make sense. We know that just doesn't make sense, but people do it anyway. So with that being said, they imagine that everybody else does it too. Just because you do a thing doesn't mean that everybody else does the thing the same way that you do. Just because you post all your problems doesn't mean that other people post all their problems on Facebook. Now, with that being said, just because you don't post problems doesn't mean that there's an absence of problems. Just because you don't post all your misgivings and all the bad stuff that's happening to you doesn't mean that you aren't dealing with crap. It's not mutually exclusive at all. That's not the way that works. But the thing of it is that people right now are so selfish that they say stuff like, oh, the person ain't text me in 24 hours. Man, that person could have died. That person could have died. And you gonna let pride keep you from reaching out to that person in a time like this? Are you serious? Oh, I can't believe this person didn't text me. This person didn't call me. Well, look, if you felt like that, why wouldn't you just drop your pride for a second and take a second to text that person? Or why don't you call that person? Like, you're so quick to say, oh, this person didn't call me. This person didn't text me. This person didn't like my status. This person didn't do this. Oh, woe is me. But did you ever stop to think, well, maybe, you know what? Maybe I could text this person. Maybe I could call this person. Maybe I could show up for this person. Maybe I need to check on them. Maybe something's going on. Hey, friend, didn't hear from you. How are you doing as a human being? And it's so funny because when I call people and check on them, and I'll be honest, that's how I talk. Like these lives, this is just how I talk on a regular basis too, right? Which is insane because, yeah, I'm this crazy in person. But what happens is sometimes when I'm checking on people, like I always say, typically, I am calm. But sometimes I'll say, yo, how are you doing? And they'll be, and you know, most people, their first response is, oh yeah, I'm good, I'm fine, right? No, I mean, like, how are you doing as a human being? Like, how are you doing? Like, as a person, how are you doing? Like, I'm asking you how you doing as a human being, because quite honestly, so many people don't even ask people how they're doing as a human being. They just make assumptions. Like, you assume that person didn't text you because they weren't thinking about you. You didn't assume that person's dog just died. You didn't assume that person just had a loss in their family. You didn't assume that person may have lost their job. You didn't assume that person just had their car break down and they're trying to figure out where they're going to get the money from to fix it. You didn't assume that maybe their house payment is behind. You didn't assume, you didn't know about all that kind of stuff, but you just were so selfish to say, oh, this person's world doesn't revolve around me. This person's world doesn't revolve around me right now, so I'm going to point the finger at them and I'm going to be so self-righteous. I'm going to be like, well, that person's not my friend no more because I'm not the center of their universe. And that's what we do now, because people are just I'd encourage, good job, Meek, that people are so self-centered right now. People are so self-centered right now, right? That's what they're doing, right? That's what they're doing. Oh, well, I see all the memes, I see all the stuff, and it's crazy because, and don't get me wrong, I know it's just the internet, but really people live by this stuff now. That's what they do. Like, oh, it's a meme, I gotta live by this. Oh, let me do it. Oh, the person didn't text me back. Well, such and such, this popular influencer told me that if the person didn't text me back in 24 hours, they could do it. Matter of fact, I saw something today. Oh, it's the cancel culture. Well, let's cancel that person. Let me go ahead and cancel him. I can't believe the business owner came out and he was mad he spent all his money on his business and the chick was twerking in the audience. So we need to come cancel all the black business. Oh, I had this one particular a situation with a black business and it didn't go great, so let me cancel them too. I'm going to cancel all black business. You got all this cancel culture, right? You got all this kind of stuff, right? And the thing of it is that really it's just because you're making assumptions and you're not even thinking about what's kind of going on behind the scenes. You're not thinking about that kind of stuff, but you're making everything about you because you're being super self-righteous, and it's crazy. It's crazy. That's what we do now in 2020. That's what we're doing, right? So anyway, I'm not gonna present a problem without presenting a solution. Y'all know me. We don't go there, right? So here's what I propose. Rather than the horrible cancel culture, let me just go ahead and cancel everything this person said because maybe they had a weak moment, or maybe because you've never had a weak moment. You have never ever had a weak moment. You have never ever flipped out and wanted to cuss somebody out. You have never. I know you guys are holier than JC. You are holier than the greatest teacher ever that walked over 2,000 years ago. This dude walked. He was a really good teacher, and you are more perfect than him, because you have never made any mistakes. So let's just go ahead and let's just cancel everybody who says something that you don't agree with. Or let's just cancel everybody that doesn't text you every 5 seconds, that doesn't call you every 5 seconds. Oh, the person posted on Facebook, but they didn't text me. How do you know that person even posted? It could have been a virtual assistant. But what you're doing is you're automatically assuming the worst because you're so self-righteous and so self-centered. You're so self-centered. So here's what I propose, because you never present a problem without presenting a solution. Here's what I propose: that we focus on the people who are showing up for us. We're focusing on the people who are showing up for us, who show us that they are there for us. Because here's the thing: you're getting so busy focusing on the people, and I've been guilty of this before too. I'm not perfect. If anything, I've probably done it more. I might even be talking to myself right now, because we're so, oh, this person didn't do this person did that. We're overlooking the people who are doing something. We're overlooking the people who are showing up for us. We're overlooking the people that we can call, the shoulder that we can cry on, the people that we can talk to, the people that have our best interests at heart, the people that will go to the end of the earth for us. And we're sitting there worried about people who can't return a text back, automatically assuming the worst, and it might not even be a bad situation. But that's just how crazy we are in the head right now. So I propose that we show up. That we focus on the people who are showing up in our lives, right? We're the people that care about us, the people that want the best for us, and that show us over and over again. The people that I can call and cut. I am pissed at you. I love you, but I am pissed at you, and I'm going to cuss you out right now because this is how I feel, right? But at the end of the day, they still right there because they love you, because they care about you. They want the best for you, but you're overlooking that because you worry about somebody posting some daggone memes on a daggone website. Because people forget this social media stuff is just a couple of websites. That's all it is. People, oh my God, the world, I didn't get enough likes, I didn't do that. It's a freaking website, y'all. It's a web. I don't care what it is. You could be a YouTube influencer. It's a website, youtube.com. It's a web. Well, my Facebook page, it's facebook.com. Well, you're the Snapchat. It's an app, right? Well, the gram, we got stuff for the gram. Instagram.com. It's a website. Why don't we focus on the people who are showing up for us? The people that you can call on, the people you can call in the middle of the night. Yo, I'm in jail, come get me. Those people that will show up. Those people that will answer the phone instead of concentrating on people who won't return a text or didn't text you in a timely fashion because you're trying to create problems in your own brain. Why don't we focus on the stuff that matters? Why don't we focus on the people who show up day after day, month after month, year after year for us? Why don't we focus on that stuff, right? It was so crazy. I got tagged on a post today in one of the Facebook groups that I'm a part of. And this is not like a pat on the back for me, but really I'm gonna talk about a couple of my partners. So somebody was talking about a particular business model, and they were talking about how they thought theirs were better, and they decided they wanted to dog part of what we do or whatever. So I saw a whole bunch of people commented, but one of the people, for many of y'all to know, I was a regional manager of a particular company in this area at one point. And a person that was not in my line of sponsorship, they weren't on my team or anything. They were in my market though, because I'm just one of those people. I want everybody to win. I don't care who you are. I want you to win. If you're watching right now, I want you to win, because I operate from abundance, and I just know that there's enough win for everybody. There's enough abundance for everybody. I know that, and that's the way I operate, right? So you winning doesn't make me lose. And I know that I can win, you can win. We all can win together because there's so much of it out there for us. So anyway, I'm always pulling for everybody. Excuse me. But this particular person really made my day today. They commented on there. They said, yo, all the stuff that y'all are talking about, you know, my boy JC and my boy Kenny and me, this particular person tagged us all in this status. And they said, look, I hear you. You know, it is what it is. But, you know, hear what we have. We have people who show up for us, and they're like family. And I'm paraphrasing a little bit. She said, we're like family, and they are truly great friends, family, and ultimately mentors, right? And it made me think, like, wow, like, first of all, thank you. Like, I'm glad that I can have an impact, because those of y'all that know me know that, like, I base my life on how many people are better off because you live, right? That's the way I live. That's my mantra. That's what I do. So to hear that I'm having an impact in a way that's making her life better, it's good for me. It sounds cheesy, it sounds corny, But it's real. It's real. That's just how it goes. So to hear that is awesome. But when you think about it, like, how does stuff like that happen? How does stuff like that happen? It happens because you show up for people. You concentrate on the people who are showing up for you, who show you that they are there for you. And I just hope and I pray that you have people in your life that show up for you, that show you that they are there for you. And you acknowledge them instead of picking in fights in your brain over stuff that don't even matter, or addressing people that aren't calling you and texting you or whatever, because some of those problems might not even be real, but in your own mind or in your social media infiltrating this stuff, or you're over informationalized, I just made a word up, or whatever, it is hampering your decision making when it comes to taking advantage of the opportunities that you have in front of you, of just enjoying people that show up for you. Like my bro Sean just got on this jump, man. He's a guru internet marketer, and one day he's gonna show up with some Manchu wings, man, because people that show up for you show up for you. You ain't gotta be worried about when they call, when they text, or whatever. My man just stopped by the lot. He was like, yo, I just want to stop by, just say what's up, how you doing as a human being, because he shows up. Like, one day he's gonna show up with Manchu wings, man. One day he's gonna show up with Manchu wings. Anyway, let me get off this, John. I'm just playing around now. But look. Forget all the stupid stuff. In this season right now, we are in a crazy season. So let's just concentrate on the good stuff. Let's concentrate on valuing the people that are showing up for us. The people that are showing up for us, and prove it over and over and over again. Because there's so many people right now who are fugazi. So many people who are your friends as long as it's beneficial. Right? There's so many people like that. But there are so many people that are out there good, that really just want the best for you, man. And you may or may not be overlooking them. So I just wanted to share that with you. Concentrate on the people who are showing up for you, and prove it over and over again that they're showing you that they are for you. Meek out. Take care. Take charge. I will see you guys over the top. Nobody told you today, man, I love you. God loves you. And you should plug into the Most High, man, because he has some special blessings for you. You have a divine purpose here on this planet. You are here to do something good. And as my brother Les Brown would say, you have greatness inside of you. Meek out.